WWE TLC is coming this Sunday, and I know that a lot of you probably forgot because they didn't make mention of much going on in this pay-per-view until a couple days prior. That is the Vince McMahon exclusive. What he likes to do is wait till 5 days before the pay-per-view starts and then say, oh shit, we have a pay-per-view that is this Sunday, and now we're going to start building towards it. They had a very small time frame to work with because of Survivor Series. And usually the last pay-per-view of the year, which has been TLC consecutively, is the least exciting pay-per-view of the year because there is no build towards it, and it is not really exciting. There are 2 TLC matches on here. We have Roman Reigns and Baron Corbin fighting again, which I don't know why, because nobody cares, and it is just not exciting. We're going to go over everything coming to this show, which could be somewhat decent, but I am not jumping out of my seat to see it. This is your WWE TLC preview and predictions. We have a total of 7 matches for TLC coming up. TLC is going to be coming up from Michigan or Minneapolis, I believe, on Sunday. It is the final pay-per-view of the WWE calendar, and it is known as Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. For that reason, we are to see 2 TLC matches, which I personally like seeing, but I'm not quite sure that they were the right people to have in this match. I look forward to TLC matches, but I'm not looking forward to these 2. I think they're kind of interesting, and they could bring something different. Right now, there are 6 official matches, and there's a 7th match, which is the Raw Tag Team Titles Open Challenge from the Viking Raiders that was announced today or yesterday. Now, this obviously could change. I'm recording this video on Friday, a couple hours prior to SmackDown, so obviously SmackDown, if they would like to, they could add an additional match or mix and match certain things on here. As far as what is and isn't on the kickoff show, I don't know as of this moment. I feel like any type of match, I'm going to assume, honestly, that they would put Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy on the kickoff show, which I really don't like, or the Raw Tag Team Open Challenge on the kickoff show, because if they put the Viking Raiders on there and you see someone special come out, you know that it's going to promote people to watch it in the future, which I never watched the kickoff show anyway. So 6 matches, a 7th potentially added, and we're going to go over what I think and who is going to win what. The first thing I'm going to go over is the Raw Tag Team Championship match as the Viking Raiders Open Challenge, and I have absolutely no idea who would be answering this. So I can't really give my opinion on it. I do think the Viking Raiders are going to retain the titles on whoever does come out. If they elect to have this on the kickoff show, then that is what I could see happening. Potentially surprised, but I wouldn't get your hopes up for it. It is a regular tag team match, and I'm going to go with the Viking Raiders to retain over whoever the hell comes out. SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. This could be a very good match and one of the best of the night. It is the New Day defending against the Revival. And this is just going to be a good match. It is not so much the build. It is not so much what is coming out of it. Whoever they elect to have win, they elect to have win. But like I said, previewing this card, there's really not that much to go over. Just because I feel like there's a couple matches on here, and I just really don't care. A lot of them have nothing behind it, and there's just no substance to it. So that's kind of why I'm feeling how I am about this. I was so excited to preview Survivor Series, and then we see this, and it's just like, bleh. I'm going to go with the Revival to win the tag team titles. I know the New Day have been hot, but I think it's just going to be time for a change, and they're going to give it to the Revival. And I think that it's going to be a damn good match. As far as this feud goes, I could see it continuing beyond TLC. But I guess I'd go with the Revival to win the SmackDown Tag Team Championships in this match. The next match is a stipulation match, and it is a tables match in one of the worst feuds I've seen ever. It is Rusev taking on Bobby Lashley. The whole entire fiasco between Rusev, the divorce of Lana, and Lana being with Bobby Lashley. Hopefully, we can only pray that this is the end of their feud. Believe it or not, as much as I hate this feud, there have been some moments throughout this feud that have actually caught your attention. But for the most part, this feud is absolutely terrible, and it is just a disgrace. I don't care about this match at all. I feel like Rusev needs to win a hell of a lot more than Bobby Lashley, and that's who I think is going to win this tables match against Bobby Lashley. Again, nobody really cares about the match. Could we see some spots? Sure. But hopefully this is the end of a feud that nobody could give a damn about. So I'm going with Rusev to beat Bobby Lashley in this tables match. Match of the night prediction, shall we? Aleister Black and Buddy Murphy. This is going to be a damn good match, and this is probably the match I'm looking forward to the most. No stipulations, and there does not need to be. Buddy Murphy has been thrown all over and in around WWE, and I feel like he's due for a good showing here, but I'm not quite sure that he can beat Aleister Black. This is a regular singles match that has come about at some point this week. Aleister Black versus Buddy Murphy. I'm locking that in to be your match of the night for TLC on Sunday, and I'm going with Aleister Black to win. I think that this will be the match of the night, like I said, and it is something that I would definitely look forward to, and a match that I could definitely be invested in. Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. However, this is a non-title match, at least right now. Could that addition be made or changed on SmackDown tonight? Possibly. But based off what I know right now, it is Bray Wyatt versus The Miz. Now, the fact that it's a non-title match makes it a little bit more believable for Miz to have a chance, but I don't see The Miz beating him at all whatsoever. I think that this is going to be changed to a title match, and I don't really know what to expect from this match. I do expect Bray Wyatt to fully win, and they're going to keep his momentum rolling, because if you're going to stop Bray Wyatt's momentum, it damn sure ain't going to be to The Miz. I will tell you that right now. But I'm going with Bray Wyatt, regardless of what they do in this match. Now, what they could do is if they choose for it to be a stipulation, you could still have The Miz win, because technically Bray Wyatt did not eat the pinfall or lose. So if they elect to have it be a stipulation, I could see The Miz having a chance to win. But as of right now, I don't see The Miz having any chance to win. And I'm going with Bray Wyatt to win this match against The Miz. Again, it's non-title as of at least right now. Of course, in a couple hours, they could elect to change that on SmackDown. But that is where they're going with, at least of this moment. TLC match. Women's. WWE Women's Championship. TLC match. Tag Women's Championship, that is. And it is the Kabuki Warriors taking on Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair in a tag team TLC match. This could be interesting, because I think that this is going to be a match that's going to be a lot better than people think. It's really hard to see where to go here. I don't really know what would benefit from Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair winning. A little bit hard to see them lose, because they're two of the more dominating women on WWE television right now. But I think that, honestly, it's hard to... I'm going to go with the Kabuki Warriors to retain in this WWE Women's Tag Team TLC match for the titles. Because, again, Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair don't have to be pinned to lose. You just grab the titles from the top. So I think somehow, some way, the Kabuki Warriors are going to retain their titles. But you know what? I think that Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair would be interesting to see if they were to win the titles, what would happen, and would they be able to coexist moving forward. Kabuki Warriors to retain their titles. The main event, potentially, of the evening, as what most people would think. I can already feel this match and play it out without even having to witness anything at all. It is going to be exactly what you think. You're going to see certain spots. You're going to see trash cans. You're going to see Reigns run around the ring, maybe spear him through a barricade, throw him through a table. When it's all said and done, Roman Reigns is going to win this. It's a TLC match between Roman Reigns and King Corbin. And hopefully this is also the end of another feud, because there are feuds that are coming up towards this pay-per-view, and I pray to God that this is the end. I'm going with Roman Reigns to win this TLC match when it's all said and done. I think that this could be a decent match, but it's not going to steal the show, and I don't know that if I would have put these two men in a TLC match. But of course, Roman Reigns and King Corbin in a meaning pay-per-view like TLC, you have to find a way to put Roman Reigns in the main event. This was your TLC preview and predictions. Sorry if the video was a little bit dry. That is just how I feel about the pay-per-view. Again, there could be matches added or championships being put on the line. We will see where it goes from here. Thank you for watching.